Okay, so I guess second time's a charm. I just tried to do this the first time, and the brush that I was using, my daughter, I guess, used some kind of glitter powder on it. So when I put on the foundation, I was like, why am I so sparkly? Okay, so I'm actually going to review today a new foundation that I found at Walmart last night. And I was attracted to it because, you know me, I'm oily, and I put on foundation and 2 hours later I'm like grease ball. So I'm always attracted to stuff that's going to control my oil in my face. And I came across this. It's the Rimmel London Clean Finish Matte Foundation, and it claims to make you look 100% poreless. So we'll see if it lives up to that standard. On the back it says, look 100% poreless and control shine all day. Lightweight clean matte finish for up to 12 hours. And it says with oil absorbing minerals and won't clog pores. So I've already primed my face, I've done my under eye stuff, I've done my concealer stuff, and so I'm just going to put this on. I'm going to use it with my fingers this time because the brush that I was using was a big no-no last time, and the one I typically use on my face, is dirty. So I'm just going to take some off. It comes in a little spatula thing. Sorry guys. It comes in a glass bottle, which is okay, no big deal, you know. And I guess I kind of like the spatula because typically with the glass bottles you're like shaking it out to try and get some stuff out. This one not so much. It comes a little spatula thingamajigger. If you can see it, there you go. So I'm just going to take it off the spatula. I'm just going to apply it on my face. And now it feels really, really lightweight. And then when you start rubbing it out, it starts to get a little bit thicker and a little bit drier. That's what I'm coming across. So when you first put it on your face, it feels wet. And then when you start rubbing it in, you know, on your face, it doesn't feel that way at all. It starts drying up, so to speak, but not like bad drying, more like good, like it's gonna sit, like it's gonna set. Now when I tried this on my hand last night, it looked good, you know, on my hand. So we're gonna see. Take some more for my forehead, not a lot, because Tina doesn't need a lot for the forehead. And I'm just gonna mix it all in. So I pretty much going with this a second time and using my hand as compared to the brush the first time. I think I would prefer to use my hand putting this on, because it seems to me that you don't have a lot of time to play with it, you know, or dot all over your face and then brush it in with a brush. It's more like put it on your hand, put it on real quick so it can do its magic of like the poreless or the drying size of it. So I'm going to get some more for my neck on this side because I didn't get enough on my hand the first time to do it. And so just, you know, you always want to make sure you bring the foundation all the way down your neck. All the way down. Okay, so now it's all over my face. And let's see if it's going to do what it did the first time. I'm really thinking it's the brush because when it started drying, a lot of the glitter, and I would wipe it and it would come back glittery. So we're going to let this sit for a little bit. I'm not going to set it just yet. But let's look at the 100% poreless factor that they're trying to guarantee you on. I'm going to have to agree with the poreless issue here. It's doing a pretty decent job. I'm actually quite impressed with the poreless, 100% poreless thing. Now my nose might need some more on there, but for what it's doing, I think it's it's living up to the poreless thing that's going on with it. You know? I'm actually like anything that's with pores to me, it's like, yeah, you know, okay, move on, you know. I'm like you can make me look 100% poreless, or, you know, maybe diminish my pores just a slight or reduce them, but not like 100% poreless. Okay, so sorry. I'm evening it out on my nose, and I'm looking closely at my face to make sure there's no, like, where I didn't blend it out, since I'm really far away from a mirror. But to be honest with you, I am actually liking this foundation. The pore part, that's really what's selling me at the moment, is the pore part. I mean, obviously it did make me look a little bit more matte. Not too matte to where like you look like really ashy. But I don't know. So I'm just going to do the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back to show you guys the finished product, and then I'll be back at about, say, 4 hours from now, and probably 8 hours from now. So the current time is probably about 11:45, so I should be back around 3:45 if I am around. If I'm out and about, it'll probably be like a vlogging type update. Alright guys, I'll be back. Okay, so here's my full face. I put everything on, eyeshadow, blush, contouring, everything. I set it. So I like to do the reviews the way that I would normally wear foundation and see how it would fit in with my routine as opposed to just doing it just bare. So this is the full face. First impression of this thing is I like it. The 100% poreless thing kind of surprised me. I was not expecting it to be as smooth, and just like it just looked kind of flawless on my face. The oil-free, it's not like a shrinking, like, you know, some oil-free oil control foundations just like suck in the fountain and make you feel like it's on your face. This doesn't feel like I'm wearing any makeup on my face. It's very lightweight, like it claims. It does dry a little bit, so I wouldn't recommend applying it and then right away putting the setting powder on it. I would actually apply it, wait like a minute, let it work its magic, and then put foundation. So like put the foundation on, do your eyes or whatever, and then set the makeup with powder. At first I was a little skeptical putting my under eye stuff afterwards just to make sure that everything was concealed, but it actually took it very well. I dabbed it and then I spread it. So coverage wise, it's pretty good. I don't have a lot of big issues with coverage. I have my occasional breakouts and my hyperpigmentation, some spots on my face, but that's about it. So I'll come back to you guys in about 4 hours and let you guys see how the shine is holding up. Bye guys! Okay, hey guys, so the time is now 3:45 in the afternoon, and this is after 4 hours of me having the makeup on. I do see the normal oiliness that I typically would get from any other foundation that I would wear. So I might try it with just the plain and no like primer underneath it, just to see if that will help with it. I'll try that tomorrow. But as far as like priming your face and everything, to me it still looks like that I will need to touch up as far as like powder. Now staying coverage, I think it is very, very good. I definitely will probably keep wearing this just to see if it's going to make me break out or anything. But this is after 4 hours, so I'll check back about 7:30. Bye guys! Okay guys, so it is 7:21 in the evening, and this is about 8 hours after I apply the foundation, and I'm thinking I'm liking it. Excuse me. It's the shine control is a little bit question mark for me. Tomorrow I'm gonna try it with just the plain foundation, no primer, and just use it that way and see if that is going to help the shine control. Other than that, I really like the foundation. It gives me good coverage. The lasting power is really good. Typically for me, I do have to keep setting my powder or at least blotting it throughout the day because my face gets really oily. but that's just my own skin condition and skin problem. But I do want to try different ways of putting the foundation on, with a primer, without a primer, with a primer and set it differently. But I do really like the poreless aspect of this. It really reduces the size of my pores on my face. Now, right now, 8 hours after I've had it on, the pores do start to look like more normal. But you know, by the time I have my makeup on for 8 hours, I'm already home already. Excuse me. And there's really no need to be looking like you're just walked out the door fresh, full face of makeup. So I think I'm liking this product. I'm going to keep wearing it, see if it makes me break out or anything. Bye guys!